guys, my name is Aman Singh. You guys are watching Sikh Arms. So for today's topic, we're pretty excited about this. It's the Sikh Arms rifle. We believe this is the first Sikh branded firearm to come to market. If there's one out there, please let me know. Not that I know of out there, but we're pretty excited. We're pretty happy about this to finally make this happen. It's taken a long time, but it's finally here. So this is it. This model is called Rebel in Punjabi, maybe Buggy. Just not Punjabi video, so you know, it is what it is. All right, let's talk about this gun, every little feature of it. We'll start from the front of the gun, work our way to the back. This is a pretty decked out gun the way it comes. It's not very bare bones or just mil spec standard. Everything that we could improve, we did. All right, guys, for the muzzle brake, instead of just a standard, you know, A2 style muzzle brake that most airs come with, we offer an enlarged muzzle brake. It's still an A2 style. It looks pretty similar, but it is a little bit bigger. It just helps reduce a little bit more muzzle rise and recoil, all the good stuff, right? Helps all the excess gases escape, and you can stay right on target. What's connected to it is the barrel. It's a 1-in-7 twist barrel. It's government profile. All right, so the upper is pretty lightweight. Anywhere where there's excess weight, we removed it, right? It's got a low profile gas tube. You should be able to see it in there. Maybe not, but it's there. Work our way back. Our receiver is a forged receiver. In that receiver is our bolt carrier group. I'll show that to you guys, and our charging handle. Woo. Alright, so this is done with a collaboration with Break Arms. These are the Sikh Arms branded ambi charging handles. So you can charge from the right side or the left side, or the whole slingshot thing, crossbow, whatever you want to do. These things you can just buy separate too, if you want to mod your own gun. Most of the parts you'll be able to buy separate by themselves as well, like the bolt carrier group. So this is an M16 full auto bolt carrier group. Right, you can buy this by itself as well. And then obviously, if you've seen other videos, you know you can also buy the lowers by itself. But our rifles come with everything in it, the way it is. If you notice, we have radian selectors. They are ambi, they're on both sides. We have them on a 45-degree throw. You can change it to a 90 if that's what you prefer. We also have enlarged mag release. That only comes on the rifles that come with a forged receiver. This is a billet one, I know, it's the ambi one, but you have to grind and make it fit. It's my personal gun, I don't really care. I could see the grind marks up there, but I'm not gonna do that for customer guns. So the customer guns, if you want the enlarged mag release, it'll have to be the forged lower. So ambi bolt release up here, Geisley enlarged bolt release bolt catch on the other side, and then same thing, ambi mag release as well. There's the selector. If you notice the pins, they are also enlarged. I like using enlarged pins. It just makes it easier to take this thing apart, especially if there's any malfunctions, like with all the pressure built in, sometimes it gets hard to take the pins out. Then we go down to our trigger. We offer two types of triggers. Velocity. I really like these triggers. They're flat face triggers, and the front of it is serrated. And if you notice, the trigger is pushed out a little bit too. So hey, it's even faster to get your finger on the trigger. As far as the grip, we use the Magpul MOE grip. This is unlike their standard plastic grips. This one is like rubberized, so it's got like a softer, grippier feel to it. And it does have a compartment underneath where you can store extra stuff. I typically keep batteries for sights. Some people keep oil, whatever you want. Ignore the marks on the grip. Those are just burn marks from stuff. Traditional or your rifle won't come with that. So let's go further back. Is the castle nut. Typically, you have to stake castle nuts on standard castle nuts. This is a ratcheting style castle nut, so there's no staking needed. You don't gotta stake it to put it on. You don't gotta de-stake it to take it off. We've got a collapsible stock, 6 positions, and then this is a Hogue stock. It's also rubberized texture up here and back here, similar to the grip. Again, if you want it a little different, if you want like a standard Magpul stock or something, we can do that too, but this is just a configuration that the rifle does come in. Let me show you a different variation. So this one is the forged lure, so it's got the extended mag release as well. Doesn't have the ambi bolt release, but everything else is the same. Ignore the trigger, it's got a curved trigger because this one is actually a machine gun. We don't need a super light trigger on a machine gun, but typically you'll have Geisley to choose from or velocity. Everything else is the same, but see this one, I have a standard cast on it just to show. And these ones you have to stake so that the capstan doesn't get loose, and if you got to remove the buffer tube, you have to unstake it, and chances of people messing up their rifles or damaging something are high. That's why we don't do that. So there's going to be 3 configurations these rifles will be offered as. One, standard rifle with a 60-inch barrel, right? The other configuration would be some of the more freer states. You can get an SBR. It'd be 11.5-inch barrels with a 10.5-inch handguard. But we can also offer these as pistols. So instead of the stock, we'll throw a brace on there, get rid of this thing, and then you're good to go. So you can get rifle, SBR, or pistols, all Rebels, right? This is the Rebel model. You can get all 3 configurations. So this one we did put different pins on. They aren't quite as extended like this one, but they have like another layer that comes out where you kind of grab it with your nails and pull it out, right? And then on this side, they do stick out a little bit more than a standard pin, so you can push it, and that's enough to pop this out so that you can easily pull it out, right? And then the other thing, it actually has a built-in hole or a slot or whatever you want to call it that you can put the tip of your bullet in and push with that, right? So I built these guns the way I would build guns for myself, where they're practical and they're not just bare bones, right? They're not very bling bling, but they are Gucci'd out in a way. Like, they have ambidextrous controls, everything's higher quality than just a mil-spec rifle. That's pretty much it, man. We're pretty excited. This is the first Sikh branded rifles, or these are the first Sikh branded weapons out there that we know of. If there's some out there, let us know, right? They definitely deserve credit, but we're excited. Hopefully people like these, and we see more and more of these out there. That's pretty much it, man. Hope you guys like it. Take it easy. See you guys next time.